Hey kids, Mom and Me, VSG, here for a week 6/7 week update. So it's a little past 6 and a few days early for 7. However, between having a little technical difficulty last week and not having time and, well, anyway, I'm not going to make excuses. It is what it is. So here we go. First of all, let me tell you, Cassie's out of the hospital. She has been out for almost a week, and she's doing really good. She is learning about her new normal, and have had some rough days, but I think we're on the clear path now. I think the last like 4 or 5 days have been really good for her. She goes back to see her bariatric doctor on, I think it's Wednesday, and then they're going to talk about taking the stent out here in a few weeks, because by then it'll be a month. And so anyway, so she's doing well. She's not on the TPN. She's taking all of her pills by mouth, and she's managing to keep things down now, which was a concern in the very beginning when she went home. But like I said, it's all about her finding her new normal. She updates more on Facebook than she does here, and we haven't really had enough time together to put a video together. So anyway, but we will very soon. But I did want to give you an update, and thank you so much for thinking about her. Oh my goodness sakes. Is just very, it was just a great thing. I don't even have words for it. I really don't. But thank you for keeping her in your thoughts. So anyway, one more little procedure. Well, it's not a little procedure, but one more surgery to remove the stent. And then hopefully that'll be the end of it. I certainly hope so, and so does she. So anyhow, oh, and 3 days after Cassie got out of the hospital, my mom went into the hospital. So I've been dealing with that, taking care of my dad. Anyway, like I said, just busy time right now. But I wanted to come and tell you an update. I'm so excited. Last week was week 5, and I had to look it up because I forgot. I was at 217, and this morning I got on the scale, and I was 212. Oh my gosh, 40 pounds. I'm just really excited about that. I feel fantastic. It's ridiculous how good I feel. I feel wonderful. Anyway, I also did my measurements, and I mean, some of these measurements are just cuckoo-madoo. I am not kidding. Like, I'm not going to go through all of them, but like, I've lost 6¼ inches in my waist. Alone in my waist. Hello. In my hips, almost 4 inches. In my badunkadunk, 4 inches. Oh my gosh. My boobs, almost 5 inches. I mean, this is crazy. And no wonder I have nothing that fits me. Went to some thrift stores this weekend, trying to find some things that fit. I kind of think I'm in between sizes, because, like extra large didn't quite fit right. 1X was, well, it kind of depended what it was. Well, anyway, I found a few things. Definitely in a 16 pants, though. Crazy. I can't even tell you the last time I was in a 16. I honestly can't tell you. Probably in my, I don't know, probably in my 20s, honestly. So 27 years ago, at some point. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Oh, yes, in my last video I said I was going to track everything. No, I'm so full of shit. I did not track not one thing last week. I'm so disappointed in myself. Well, I mean, I am and I'm not. I know that I got my water in. That's the thing that I've been the most paranoid about, because I do know that if I get dehydrated, it's a hospital trip for me. And Lord knows, I'm the one taking care of all these folks in the hospital. I don't need to end up there myself. So I am diligent every day about making sure that I get enough water, liquid in me. And I say liquid because I started back on coffee again, more so for the reliability, if you will. it worked as a good, great laxative for the last, I don't know how many years of my life. I was having a problem with that in that department. So anyhow, so I started drinking coffee again. Not much, you know, maybe a cup a day, maybe if I can down it all. But anyway, it has helped. But I will say this, along with my weight, I have been tracking my poop. So please tell me I am not the only one that does this, because I just can't be the only crazy person that tracks their poop, because, well, you know, it can become a problem. So anyhow, all right, let's see. Okay, so back to the tracking. I downloaded some apps just a few minutes ago, and I'm going to try hard. Now that I've kind of made it easier for myself to track some things, I'm going to try really hard again to track some things this week. Or, you know, I say I'm going to track this week, and honestly, I'm going to be real honest, I might get 2 days done. But at least 2 days, then at least I'll kind of have an idea of actually how much protein I'm getting in. Because I've said all along, I don't think I'm getting enough protein. But you know, I haven't dropped down, like I haven't dropped over, like I haven't passed out or anything like that. So I know that I'm getting at least enough in to sustain me. But anyway, okay. So, yeah. So, but I need to do a better job at that, just for my own information. I just kind of need to know, because I'm one of these crazy people. I just refuse to drink any more protein shakes after that 2-week liquid diet. These are my own thoughts, but I don't feel like it's natural. It's not, you know, it's fake. It's fake protein. But, you know, hey, everybody has to do what they have to do. But me, it just wasn't a choice for me. I suffered through that 2 weeks, and anyway, decided then that I was going to try to get it, you know, through food, if possible. And, well, I say one day, like 2 or 3 days, you know, after I got home from Mexico, I think that I had about 2 ounces of a protein shake, and that was it. I'm just done. I'm done with it. So anyway, done with it a long time ago. So anyhow, one thing that I do need to confess, oh my God, last Friday, there was a girl that left work. I had no idea. Guess what showed up in the break room? A Costco cake. Well, this is going to be my kryptonite, people. I'm not kidding. Because I love Costco cake. If you've never had Costco cake, then you don't know what I'm talking about. If you have had Costco cake, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, I'll tell you, I had a little piece, and I was afraid the rest of the day that I was going to shit myself. So, I don't know if I'm going to be putting myself through that again. I didn't shit myself, just so you know. And I was really glad about that. But I did, the paranoia kind of crept in, like, oh my God, what the hell? What did I do? Why did I do that? I don't know. Because it was there. Because I hadn't had anything like a real treat or anything. You know, for 6 weeks or whatever. So anyway, so I had a little piece of Costco cake. Didn't really beat myself up about it. I'm still really not beating myself up about it. But I was afraid that I was going to shit my pants. But I didn't. So there we go. But doesn't mean that that won't happen in the future if I decide to eat more Costco cake. So anyway, but I just wanted to get that on record. So anyhow, I think that is my update for today, or for, you know, week 6/7, and, but I'm feeling great. I'm just busy like the dickens. I've started cooking again, which my Valentine's very happy about. I think I said in an earlier video, you know, that he's lost weight through this whole thing. He didn't need to lose any weight. So anyhow, I'm trying to fatten him back up again. But actually it works out pretty well, because then, you know, we have our meal in the evening, and then I have, you know, good leftovers to take for the next day, and sometimes it lasts me a couple days. So anyway, that's really helping out in that department. So anyhow, I just need to get the recipes that I'm making, because I am changing the way that I'm cooking. I mean, I have changed the way that I'm cooking. I need to get some of those converted into like my Fitness Pal, like their recipe thing, you know, how it calculates, calories and, protein, carbs, all that kind of stuff. So, so that's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, yes. I still have found that I am so sensitive to artificial sweeteners. They are not sweet to me, folks. They are like a bitter chemical taste, and I don't like that. So I've been having problems taking my vitamins, and that's one thing I've not been good at here lately, just because I just tasted like I had a mouthful of Pine Sol, and I just couldn't do that. And it wasn't even a taste that left me after drinking something trying to get it. I mean, it lasted almost half a day, and it was horrible. So I am trying to transition into just some oral, vitamins that I can take, because I'm not having problems taking pills at all. So anyway, I have been looking into finding some good bariatric vitamins that I can take orally. That way, because the other ones that I had were chewies, or they were like chewy, dissolvable, and then the calcium that I had was like in a chew. It was caramel. It was very good while it lasted, but like I said, I'm just finding myself very sensitive to that. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you, and so that's it for now, and I hope everyone is doing well, catching up with everybody's videos, and I love you all bunches, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.